Good evening, Miss. Today I want to present to you my presentation about what is good communication is. Let's start. Effective communication sounds like it should be instinctive, but also often when we try to communicate with others, something goes astray. We say one thing, the person hears something else, and misunderstanding, frustration, and conflict ensue. This can cause problems in your home, school, and work relationship. For many of us, communicating more clearly and effectively requires learning some important skills. Whether you're trying to improve communication with your spouse, kids, boss, or coworker, learning the skill can deepen your connection to others, build greater trust and respect, and improve teamwork, problem solving, and your overall social emotional health. What is effective communication? Effective communication is about more than just exchanging information. It's about understanding the emotion and intention behind the information, as well as being able to clearly convey a message. You need to listen in a way that gains the full meaning of what's being said and makes the other person feel heard and understood about what you say. More than just words to use, effective communication combines a set of 4 skills. First, engaged listening. 2. Non-verbal communication. 3. Managing stress in the moment. 4. Asserting yourself in a respectful way. While these are learned skills, communication is more effective when it becomes spontaneous rather than formula. A speech that is read, for example, rarely has the same impact as a speech that's delivered spontaneously. Of course, it takes time and effort to develop these skills. So it's not instant for us to learning this, but it takes time to develop this skill. The more effort and practice you put in, the more instinctive and effective your communication will become. There is reasons what's stopping you from communicating effectively. The first one is stress and out of control emotion. When you are stressed or emotionally overwhelmed, you are more likely to mislead other people, send confusing or off non-verbal signal, and lapse into unhealthy knee-jerk pattern or behavior. To avoid a misunderstanding, you can learn how to quickly calm down before a continuing conversation. The second reason what's stopping you from communicating effectively is lack of focus. You can communicate effectively when you're multitasking. If you are checking your phone, planning what you're going to say next, or daydreaming, you are almost certain to miss non-verbal cue in the conversation. To communicate effectively, you need to avoid distraction and stay focused. The third reason is inconsistent body language. Non-verbal communication should reinforce what is being said, not contradict it. If you say one thing but your body language says something else, your listener will likely feel you are being dishonest. For example, you can say yes while shaking your head no. Last reason is negative body language. If you disagree with or dislike what's being said, you must use negative body language to rebuff the other person's message, such as crossing your arm, avoiding eye contact, or tapping your feet. You don't have to agree or even like what's being said, but to communicate effectively and not to make other person defensive, it's important to avoid sending negative signal. There are many of effective communication skills. The first one is become an engaged listener. When communication with others, we often focus on what we should say, However, effective communication is less about talking and more about listening. Listening well means not just understanding the words or the information being communicated, but also in understanding the emotion the speaker is trying to communicate. There's a big difference between engaged listening and simply hearing. When you really are listening, when you are engaged with what's being said, you will hear the subtle intonation in someone's voice that tell you how the person is feeling and the emotion trying to communicate. So you are not only listening from what they say, but you also hear from their intonation how they say about it. If your goal is to fully understand and connect with other person, listening in engines will often come naturally. If it doesn't, try the following tips. The more you practice them, the more satisfying and rewarding your interaction with others will become. The second skill is pay attention to non-verbal signals. The way you look, listen, move, and react to another person tells them more about how you're feeling than words alone ever can. Non-verbal communication or body language, including facial expression, body movement and gesture, eye contact, posture, the tone of your voice, and even your muscle tension and breathing. Developing the ability to understand and use non-verbal communication can help you connect with others, express what you really mean, navigate challenging situations, and build better relationships at home and work. And the last skill of communication is assert yourself. A direct, assertive expression makes for clear communication and can help boost your self-esteem and decision making. Being assertive means expressing your thoughts, feelings, and needs in an open and honest way, while standing up for yourself and respecting others. It does not mean being hostile, aggressive, or demanding. Effective communication is always about understanding the other person, not about winning an argument or forcing your opinion as another. So I think that's all what I can present to you, Miss. I'm sorry if there was a mistake. Good morning. Thank you.